the pace of technological change is very fast. Actually, the world business leaders have noticed that the biggest threat nowadays is the technological change and the digitalization. Surprising the current churn of the economical or political or even environmental change. And the fast of the change or the pace of the change is it's empowered by the technology, and right now the change is exponential. Let's see how different technologies has changing the world. We have a technology, the phone. It took almost 75 years to reach 50 million users. Also, we have the radio. It took 38 years to reach 50 million users. We have the TV. It took 13 years to reach 50 million years. For the internet, we have 4 years. Facebook, it took 2 years. To Angry Birds, it took only 35 days. And let's see who is the lucky winners. Any suggestions? Okay, Pokemon Go, 19 days. And I'm pretty sure that in a few years, this ranking will be outdated. Okay, as I mentioned it, the change is exponential. All the things around us become smart, connected, from TV to phones, cities, houses, cars, and yesterday I heard even socks become smart. Practically, the technology changed our behavior as customer, and also change the way as we do businesses. So it's very important to be updated with the latest technologies. And it's clear enough for everybody that business as usual, it's not enough. And innovation and digitalization are now for a huge number of companies present in their culture, in their organization. So we must look at the digitalization not just a solution, or not as a solution, but as a tool. It's very clear for everybody that data becomes now the biggest assets for many companies. And fortunately, the insurers have access to big volumes of data. Of course, there are other businesses like social media companies who has more data than insurers, but the insurance industry has the most important and significant data about their customers. It's easy now to use this data using predictive technologies to solve different problems from the industry, to improve performance, and also to drive better business outcomes. But we have a a crucial obstacle. And the biggest challenge is to bring those data together. Actually, in the insurance industry, we have a silo mentality. We have a lot of data, but these data are present in different departments and stored in old legacy systems. So it's pretty difficult to put those data together. There are a lot of solutions to aggregate the data in the market. I won't talk about that, but I want to talk to you about predictive analysis and how we can use it to obtain advanced solutions using this data from the insurers. Before that, I want to present you what is predictive analysis. I'm sure that you know the definition of predictive analysis, but I found a good one on the internet. So the predictive analytics helps connect data to effective actions by drawing reliable conclusions about current conditions and future events. To know where is the predictive analytics in the analytics maturity chart, let's take a look on this chart. So if we are using reporting right now, this is the beginning of analytics. The reporting shows us what happens in the past using past data. If we are looking to what happened and what is happening now, we talk about analytics and monitoring. When we are looking what might be happen, we are talking about predictive analytics. And the most advanced in this chart is represent the prescriptive analytics. And this means what to do given the alternatives and interpret future data. Okay, let's see where we can use predictive analytics in the insurance. The first and the most important segment is in customer analytics. The second one is in operational analytics, and the third one is to detect threat and fraud in the insurance. I will take one by one. Let's see how predictive analytics in customer analytics in insurance can be used. So the first one, the first appliance is in marketing, to increase marketing effectiveness. But basically, using predictive analytics, we can identify the best channels where customer can improve and accept offers from the insurers, and also to identify the best targets, to microsegment the clients. The predictive analytics tools are very useful in these cases. Having big data, we are able to also to identify the customer risk of churn, of leaving the insurer. And also we can predict what offer or service would prevent a customer for switching to other insurers. These two appliances of predictive analytics is very, very important with big outcome for the insurance industry. If we are looking to operational analytics in the insurance, it can be used in underwriting to score risk of applicants and then to streamline these risks. Also to enable focus on higher risk of applicants. to be used in risk-based pricing, also in the claim management, when we are able to score claims on the settlements and value enabling the allocation and higher priority of the claims, and also in agent management by improving the agent retention. The third department, or the third one, is the threat and fraud analytics, especially used in the claims management. The predictive analytics help us to identify claims that are most likely fraudulent, detect new forms of the fraud, and learn from the past data and historical data to determine the claims that should be go to the special investigation unit, and also to analyze textual claims such as accident reports for indicators of fraudulent behavior. And not the last one is to enable focus on claims that need additional review. And the most important is to increase the customer satisfaction. As a conclusion, using big data and AI, machine learning, and predictive analytics will be a game changer in the next few years for the entire insurance industry. Thank you very much.